Welcome to Ice Cream Social. This week we're going to be talking about YouTube retention rates. So last week we were talking about YouTube thumbnails and how they help you gain audience members. Well, now we're going to tell you how to keep them. So a YouTube retention rate is how long your audience watches your video for. So this is basically an average on each video. You're probably wondering why this is important. Well, YouTube actually announced that they consider retention rates within how popular a video is. So it's actually part of their algorithm. But don't worry, it's not the only thing that decides your video's fate. So if your retention rate isn't at its best, doesn't mean that you can't still get discovered. Retention rates are important though, because who doesn't want their audience to continue watching their video? If you want to check and see how your retention rate is doing, you can actually go in My Analytics on YouTube and see exactly where people dropped off on each and every one of your videos. Let's say you click on one of your videos and you see that everybody drops off within 4 minutes. Well, that's a telltale sign that something you were doing at that time was probably disinteresting. So whether you're being long-winded or talking about something they may already know or aren't interested in, this tells you and helps you with your YouTube retention rate. So we're gonna give you a few tips and tricks on how to keep your audience's retention. So first things first, if you have an intro to your video, keep it short and sweet. It might be cool for you or cool the first time they see it, but if they're continuously watching your videos on a playlist, they're probably gonna be kind of annoyed by that. And now we know that YouTube makes us watch ads, so chances are they're probably gonna skip through your video to watch another one that gets straight to what they wanna know. So that's the second tip. Jump straight to the point. Because if people are watching your video for information, they just want to know the information. They don't wanna watch the extra stuff. They don't wanna watch all your bloopers unless you are a vlogger and they are interested in your life. Second thing, if you want a consistent audience who is interested in your personal niche, then remain consistent, because that will keep them coming back to your videos and watching till the end. Also make sure that you have good lighting, good sound, and a good video in general, because if your video looks bad, people don't want to watch it, and we've talked about this so many times. Like we mentioned before, YouTube thumbnails are important. So even to get somebody to watch your video in the first place, you want a good YouTube thumbnail. These thumbnails will help people navigate to your page because it's going to look interesting. And when you stay consistent with these YouTube thumbnails, they're going to recognize you and recognize your brand. Thank you for watching Ice Cream Social. Hopefully this helped, and hopefully your retention rate is a lot better.